Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time here. Today I'm going to be doing another Rubik's Cube tutorial as a sequel to my very popular original Rubik's Cube tutorial that I made, the most relaxing one. So last time we solved the original cube, you know, the 3x3, 3x3x3, and today we're going to solve the 2x2. So it's missing, you know, the middle face and an edge piece too. Because of that, as you might be able to guess, it's really a lot easier to solve than this one. So if you already watched the last video and you learned how to solve this cube, you should have no problem solving this one. But if this is your first time solving any cube, you know, I think this is probably a good one to start with too, because it's so easy. I also have my handy dandy collage notebook that I showed you guys last time. The hand goods for yourself. I still got my notes from the last one. So last one, you know, we had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 algorithms to learn. This one we really only have like 2. So it's much easier. I thought I would write in this one though, so that we had a new notebook to look at. So like the last notebook, this one is a collage notebook. Hand goods for yourself. But this one says different things. You can see the theme is music. It says, I love music. Music is my interest, but also my pursuit. And it seems to really be missing space between is my and also my. The world is big and music is everywhere. One day I'll be, well, actually it says ill technically, there's no apostrophe. One day I'll be around the world listening to music. Music is my dream. No M. Music is my dream. And tambour. There's also a post office stamp. And assorted instruments. And then the weirdest thing is there's just this envelope here. It doesn't really have anything to do with music. And the stamp too, I guess. These two are more related than the rest of these. And then the back is the same. Not quite as funny as the as this one. The weird things that it says in the random, like the random ingredients over here, but yeah, it's also kind of weird. I've actually written in this one quite a lot. I have to move forward a bit. Okay, so let me just say this is the 2x2 cube. Yeah. And I'll add my disclaimer that I did before the last video that first and foremost, we are here for ASMR. We're here to relax. So my main goal is to help you sleep or relax or de-stress. And my second goal is to teach you how to solve the cube. So if that's why you're wondering why I'm talking really slow and calm, this is probably like a really long 2x2 tutorial because I'm gonna go over it so slowly. If you're hoping to learn really quickly and you don't care about ASMR or relaxation, I'll put a link down there. and they'll just be the basics, like just how to solve. No soft-speaking nonsense. That's fine. Okay. And I'll put the written down algorithms in the description like I did last time too. So, we've already kind of looked at the cube and seen that there's not a lot to it because it's just 2 by 2. There's not many ways to turn it since, well, it's the same amount of ways as this one, I guess, but it feels like there's a lot less to it because it's missing like a row. It's all corners. So it's all about placing corners. And the nice and easy thing about the 2 by 2 is that once you've finished one face, like say all the white squares, you've done half the cube. So, you know, that's really nice. So we're gonna learn how to solve the first face, or half the cube, the first layer. Then we're going to learn to finish it. And then we're going to just practice it several more times to see various problems we might encounter. That's the problem with the Rubik's Cube tutorials, you know, is that you might be solving it on your own, and I am able to solve it faster and easier because I don't encounter some of the problems that you do. And so you might be like, Allison, what if this square is right here and this face is facing this way? What happens then? Well, hopefully we'll go over problems that you might have. So scrambling it up, I find it's hard to scramble really well because there's so few faces that like you always have some together. But I'm gonna pick the face with the logo on it. That's, you know, a nice place to start. So it's the G cube, and I'll put a link to this cube in the description again. I think I actually got it in a bundle. I bought one of these cubes, and then I had a lot of fun with it and went to get another, and then I saw that it came in a bundle with another 3 by 3, this 2 by 2, and one of the pyramid ones, which I guess will be my next tutorial. So I got these all together. Maybe not this exact one, but another one that looks identical to it. Same, you know, kind of colors. Okay, so let's start with the logo side. Yours can be whichever side you want, but I'm starting with white. You know, that's kind of a basic thing to do. And we're going to put it on the bottom. So hold your cube with it on the bottom. In case you've forgotten, this side is going to be our front. This side is going to be the right. This side is going to be the left. This side is going to be the top. And this is going to be the bottom. So if I say right counterclockwise, I mean this. If I say right clockwise, I mean this. If I say top clockwise, it's like this. Top counterclockwise, left clockwise. Almost turned it counterclockwise. Then left counterclockwise. And then bottom clockwise and bottom counterclockwise. I think I got them all right. I might not have gotten the front or the back, but we won't really be doing front or back. So our white face that we're starting with is on the bottom, and it's got next to it orange and blue. So I'm going to look for another white one with orange or blue. Okay, well there's one here. Orange. Orange is here, so that means that we need this one to go here, this to go like that. Put it above the spot where it needs to go, okay? And do this algorithm. Right clockwise, top clockwise, right counterclockwise, top counterclockwise. And you are just going to do that until it's on the bottom. Very simple. It's not on the bottom yet. Let's do it again. Right clockwise, top clockwise, right counterclockwise, left counterclockwise. counterclockwise. Is it on the bottom yet? No. Let's do it again. Right, top, right, top. Nope. Gotta do it again. Right, top, right, top. And we might have to do it several times, up to like 5 times. Is it on the bottom now? Yes, it is. Let's write that down. That's our first step. All right. First layer. First. Sorry, my handwriting is really awkward down here. So it's going to be R. And don't forget that's here. R. If I just write R, that means clockwise. But if I put a little mark next to it, and I'll show you, you'll see that in a second. So right, and then the top layer, and then the right, but counterclockwise. See, there we go. And then the top one counterclockwise. So as you can see, we're moving it and we're putting it back. So right clockwise, top clockwise, right counterclockwise, top counterclockwise. Okay? Now we have 2 in the right spot. We're gonna look for another piece. Okay, this one has green and red. Alright, so here's a green side. It's actually already above where it needs to go. Holding it on the right, and we're gonna do this. Right, top, right counterclockwise, top counterclockwise. And I'm gonna try to stop saying clockwise and counterclockwise after I tell it to you like the first time, because I get like confused when I speak sometimes and I'll say the wrong thing and I don't want to confuse you. So just refer to this and look at what my hands are doing. I'll just tell it to you like the first time so I don't confuse you. Okay, is it in place yet? No, so we need to keep doing it. Nope. Yes. Alright, I've got our last one here. So put it above the last spot where it's gonna go, and we're doing the exact same thing until we get it. And that was pretty easy. We only had to do it once. So as you can see, it could be as few times as just once. It could be as many as like 5 times, I believe. Like I said, once you finish this first face, the whole half is done. Up top, the color we're looking to get is yellow. We know it's yellow because we don't see yellow in any of these colors. Right? So yellow's opposite white. And that is most of the case, but you might have a cube that has an unorthodox color combination. So I don't want to say that yellow is always opposite white, because it might not be in on your cube. I'm going to look for a yellow that's in the right spot color-wise. So I don't believe any of them are, but in the right spot, I mean, here's the yellow, and it also has red and green. Well, we have red, but that's blue. Red and blue? Nope, we got blue and orange. Orange and yellow? No, we've got orange and green. So I could move one to be in the right spot, like here. And now I've got orange and blue, orange and blue, green and orange, red and green, and blue and red, This actually is not ideal because that's what we're looking for, so that means that I don't get to tell you the right algorithm. If you lucked out like I did and they all happened to be in the right spot, then yeah, you lucked out, and now it's very easy for you to solve the cube. So I'm actually going to maybe mix it up. Hold on, I'm just gonna mix it up so that I can show you what to do, because this is an ideal situation and not really ideal for a tutorial, I suppose. So it's okay. So now, okay, there we go. keeping this the same. Okay, this one, orange and green, no. Okay, this one, green and red, no. Okay. So now let's say this is correct, green and orange, red and green, that's correct, but then these two are wrong, blue and orange, and blue and red. We want all of them to be correct, like I just showed you. So we're going to perform a algorithm to make them all correct the way that I previously had it and then messed it up to be right. And what we're going to do is we're gonna perform this. So where's the one that's correct? No, there were two. So like this one. This is the algorithm. Maybe should I write it down first? So it maybe looks a little long, but if you break it up in half, it's not so bad. So it is, I'll show it first and then I'll write it down. Top, clockwise, right, clockwise, then top, counterclockwise, left, counterclockwise, and then we do in reverse. Top, clockwise, right, counterclockwise, top, counterclockwise, left, clockwise. So opposite. And that's written down as the top, clockwise, right, clockwise, top, counterclockwise, left, counterclockwise. Sometimes I have to think about it. And then you do it in reverse. Oh, actually, I should have written that this was not the first layer. Sorry, this is solving the second layer. Yeah, I should have said that. So then, top, clockwise, right, counterclockwise, top, counterclockwise, left, clockwise. Okay. So now let's take a look. Green and red, green and red. Red and blue, red and blue. Green and orange, nope, orange and blue. Orange and blue, green and orange. Okay, so we need to do it again. Let's do it again. This one right here. Sorry, my phone is running out of space, so I have to stop and make a new video and edit together. Okay, we are working on solving the yellow side. Okay, so we had some that were in the right spot, like this one, orange and blue, but this one is wrong, orange and green. So it's wrong. Let's hold on the side and we're gonna do this that we see. Okay, top, R, top, counterclockwise, L, counterclockwise, top, counterclockwise, top, clockwise. Okay, so we're just gonna keep doing this until all of them are in the right spot. We have one that's right. I'm gonna put it on this side. Following this. Top, right, top, top, down, top, and down. Okay, now this one's correct. This one's not correct. This one's not correct. This one's not correct. Okay, let's do it again. Towards you, You can remember it by first you go away from you and then first you go towards you. This one's correct, this one's correct, and now these two are in the right spot. You can see these two are already solved, but these two aren't, and that doesn't matter. We're now going to flip it upside down, so the white side's on the top, and this bottom is the yellow pieces. Because these two are solved, we don't have to worry about them, but you might have them, none of them are solved, or one of them is solved, or 3, or even all of them. No matter, it doesn't matter. We're just going to be doing an algorithm for the ones that aren't solved. And it's actually super simple because you already know the algorithm. It's this one that we did in the beginning. Super simple, right? We take one that's not in the right spot, like this one, hold it on the right, and perform the same algorithm from earlier. And that was right clockwise, top clockwise, right counterclockwise, top counterclockwise. Alright, is it in the right spot? Nope, let's do it again. Right, top. Is it in the right spot? Nope, do it again. Is it in the right spot? Nope, do it again. Is it in the right spot? Yes. Now, this is very important. Make sure that you don't move your cube. You might be tempted to just flip the cube over to do this last one, but you don't want to do that or you're going to mess it up. Instead, just rotate your bottom half till you have the one you want to work on the right, okay? Don't move the top. And do the exact same thing until you get this down here. So that's right, top, right counterclockwise, top counterclockwise. Nope, do it again. Right, top, right counterclockwise. And that's it. We managed to solve it. So you see how easy it is? Maybe it seems a little confusing at times because maybe I didn't do a great job explaining it, but I'm going to scramble it up and we're going to do it again more times so that you guys can see different possible outcomes. Because like I said, your cube might be scrambled in a way that was totally different to mine and meant that solving it was totally different. So let's try it again. That's probably enough. So once again, I'm going to start with this white side, put it on the bottom, and then I'm looking for a white piece with orange or blue in it. Like, wow, this one has orange and blue in it. I'm going to put it on the top so that it's easier for me to deal with, which was just I did that one. Okay, so it's got blue, which means it needs to go down here. I've put it over it, and I'm performing this algorithm until I get this down here. So that's right, top, counterclockwise, counterclockwise, right, top, counterclockwise, counterclockwise, right, top, top, top. And there we go. Okay, this one has red in it, so it needs to go over this one. Put it over where it needs to go. Right, top, counterclockwise, counterclockwise. Alright, only had to do that once, and then the last one, put it over our last spot and perform the algorithm. Right, top, counterclockwise, counterclockwise, right, top, counterclockwise, counterclockwise, right, clockwise, top, clockwise, counterclockwise, counterclockwise. There we go. Bottom layer's done. So remember, now we're moving on to the yellow. Keep this on the bottom. Let's find and put one in the correct spot, color-wise. So, if I put this one here, well, it's actually solved. This one's not correct, orange and blue. Red and green, not correct. Red and blue, not correct. Okay, so now we can move on to performing this one to get all the colors in the right spaces like this one. So that's top, right, counterclockwise, counterclockwise, top, towards you this time, towards you, red and green, red and green, red and blue, red and blue, blue and orange, blue and orange, orange and green, orange and green. Flip it. And we are going to do this one again to get them in the right place. So we'll start with this one. Right, clockwise, counterclockwise, counterclockwise. Right, top, counterclockwise, counterclockwise. There we go. Remember, don't move the cube, don't turn it. Just turn the bottom till we get to one we want to solve, and there's only one we want to solve. And perform this algorithm. Right, top, right, counterclockwise, top, counterclockwise. Again. 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 And now we just turn to solve the cube. Unlike last time, we already were there. Is it getting easier? I'm gonna do it one more time with you, and then I'm going to just ramble and solve them on my own, okay? Okay, so starting with this piece, putting it on the bottom. Let's see, we've got, this one has orange in it, and it's actually already where it needs to go. Right, top, counterclockwise, counterclockwise. Nope. Right, top, counterclockwise, nope. And there we go. Find another white piece. This one's got blue in it, so it needs to go next to the blue above it. Right, top, counterclockwise, counterclockwise. Right, top, counterclockwise, counterclockwise. Nope, one more time. Alright, last one's over here. Put it above it and perform the algorithm. That one we had to do many times, but we got it. Now this half is done. Moving on to the top half. Let's see. Red and green. Red and green. Green and orange. Nope. Red and blue. Nope. No. Okay, so if we turn to the one that's correct, we do this. Top. Right. Counterclockwise. Counterclockwise. Top. Towards us this time. Towards you this time. Okay, green and red. Green and red. Blue and red, blue and red. Orange and blue, orange and blue. Orange and green, orange and green. There we go. Flip it again. White's back on top. Let's see, none of them are solved this time. So we're going to need to do this algorithm for every side. That's fine. We know how to do it now. We're experts, we're pros. So let's go ahead and do it until we solve the cube. There we go, that one's done. Remember, don't turn the cube, just turn the bottom. Then we do it again until we get yellow on the bottom. There we go. Don't move the cube, just move the bottom. Good job. Last one. And turn to solve the cube. So, thus ends the tutorial part of this video. I'm now going to spend the rest of the time just solving it and just kind of talking with you guys a little bit, just for your relaxation. So if you were just watching to learn in a chill way and you don't care about this, I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you learned something and had a good time. But for everyone else, let's keep going. I'll keep solving them for you, okay? And I'll leave this here in case you want to keep solving it along with me. But I think you're a pro by now, probably. You don't really have to scramble for that long, actually. It feels like it takes way less time to like properly scramble it because there's so fewer sides. I was really sort of surprised that my original Rubik's Cube video did so well. I didn't expect it to grow to the point where it did. I mean, as I'm filming this, and it has been for a while, it's my #1 most viewed video. And I'm just really proud. One thing I should mention, actually, that's still tutorial wise, if you ended up with what I had the very first time I was solving and all of them were correct and the right thing, you just skip this part and you just go straight to solving it. You probably figured that out, but just in case you didn't. Anyway, yeah, I just didn't think it would grow to be that big. Like, it's getting close to 500,000 actually, which is super duper crazy. And maybe I can whisper actually. That's correct. This one's not. This one's not. My phone keeps running out of battery, so I keep having to like record again. Oh no, what did I do? Okay, I messed it up somehow, but that's okay. It's really not that difficult to get right again, you know? Yeah, it's almost at 500,000 views, which is crazy. It'll be my first video to hit 500,000 views. Makes me very excited. And I didn't think there would be so many people who like shared the love. I just didn't expect so many actual cubers to get into it. Where's my yellow? Come on. That's the wrong one. Whoops. But I messed up the top. Yeah. Do you see what happens as soon as I stop like paying attention to what I'm doing? I make a ton of mistakes. But this cube is very forgiving, the 2x2. I'm super bad at solving them while I'm talking about something else, so probably a bad idea for me to do this. But that's okay. It doesn't really matter what I'm doing, does it? It's just like about relaxation. Because I personally find the sounds of like the Rubik's cubes turning and stuff, I find that incredibly relaxing. And hopefully you do too. I mean, you probably do. It's probably why you're here. Okay, now I can solve it. notifications on when I upload. Like I'll ping you so that you don't miss. And keep watching and liking it if you like this, so that I know that you want the pyramid video. Although, oh, oops, I wasn't paying attention to actually the positions of these white cubes. See, as soon as I stop looking, as soon as I start talking, I mess it up. Also, it's kind of awkward for me to look at the cubes, so I think I'm getting a bit colorblind between orange and red or something like that. That seems to be happening frequently. The red one needs to go where? Oh, this needs to go here. Okay, yeah. That's why sometimes I accidentally hold it a little bit off camera, because I'm trying to see the cube on my own and not through the camera. It's just a bit awkward. Yeah, okay. That one's there. That's wrong and that's wrong. Okay, well, we want it to be right. Okay, then we do it again. And now it is not still. I'm not like super an expert on every combination, like what you should do, but basically I just keep doing it until I get it, and then that always works. Everyone, I think, thinks that you need to be really smart to solve Rubik's cubes, and you don't. You just have to. Oh my gosh. There we go. You just have to remember algorithms. That's it. I feel like I've messed this up. Yeah, because why am I not getting? What's going on? Yeah, see, I've messed it up again. I can't solve this while talking at all. Like, I've proven that I cannot do that. Let me try it again. See, can't do it while talking. Can do it when I'm not talking. Okay, I'm gonna end this video before I mess up the cube anymore and confuse you guys. Just watch the first half of the tutorial, and the second half is like how to not solve a Rubik's cube while you're talking. Okay. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I love you guys a lot.